Or as the kids say, sicko mode part 1. What's up, everybody? Ryan over at Double Bar Music. And for the next 6 weeks, we're going to do a little mini-series on something that's real near and dear to my heart. And that's the different modes of the major scale. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? So then what is a mode, right? A mode is when you tonicize or make a home base out of any note in your scale. So let's say you're in the key of C major, right? And you go to the 2 chord D minor. And you say, everything in my song revolves around D minor. The melody, I'm going to use all the same chords and notes as the C major scale, but D minor is the home base. Well, the Roman numerals and the scale degrees are going to change, but it's the same notes. So imagine my face is C major, right? And everything is based around C right here. So imagine this is like the 2 chord, right? This is D minor. It's still the same face, but it's just a different perspective. All right, so let's use the non-face-based example, right? So I have C major, and I'm going to play a C major scale. So what would happen if we used the same scale over D minor? So in our first example, it was very majory, it was very nice to listen to. In the second example, we felt like we were on a pirate ship. It was minor, but it wasn't that sad. And that's the thing about modes. It's going to be the same collection of notes, but what we're playing underneath is going to change the sound world. It's going to give us a whole new, hence the face example, perspective. So before we go any further, there's no attack mode and there's no defense mode, right? Let's just get those out of the way now. All right, so there's 3 groups of modes for the major scale. There's ones based around major chords, minor chords, and diminished chords. The modes based around major chords are the 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5 chord. The modes based around minor are the 2 chord, 3 chord, and 6 chord. Ones based around the diminished are the 7 chord. You don't really use this one, unless you're playing jazz, or metal, or prog rock, or some classical music. You get the point. The names of these modes are Ionian, which is major, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, which is minor, and Locrian. You can remember that as I don't punch like Muhammad Ali, because I don't. So I know that's a lot, right? It sounds like an ancient Greek version of a BuzzFeed article of stuff you shouldn't be eating or should be eating to be healthy. But all you need to know, right, is that there's seven modes. And over the next 6 weeks, we're going to be covering them. So not only will you feel comfortable in what the concept of a mode is, but you're going to feel really comfortable in the scale itself. You'll be able to dive into the sonic landscape and be able to use the harmony and melody wherever you wish. All right, that's it for this week in Music Theory 8. Once again, my name is Ryan Strumpfler over at Double Bar Music. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, comment, tell me any topics you'd like me to cover, or if you need anything more in depth. And for anything else, okay, so I understand LeBron is the better player, right? I wouldn't dispute that. And I understand he's like a media mogul. But if you look at how the game is played, Steph Curry has changed the way the game is played. People weren't shooting like spot-up dribbles from the logo before him. And now you have Damian Lillard. You have a bunch of people. You have Trae Young, people like getting drafted high because they're mini Steph Curry. It's like he has changed the way like big men are obsolete now. And so he has fundamentally changed the game. Like young players try to be Steph Curry. They really don't try to be LeBron as much. Like, should have been the lead.